Should I put it on for the whole thing? Is that good? With or without? I think we'll go without. I had a Cinderella story when I won the Metropolitan Opera competition. I was 21. I'd only been singing for about 2.5 years. I was a sophomore at BYU. It was such a life-changing experience.
Winning the Metropolitan Opera competition, very young, there's lots of expectations, you know. In some ways, if she hadn't won, it would have been, I think, an easier, but there's a lot of expectations for her.
Darrell Babidge was the keystone in my becoming a singer. I knew nothing about opera, I knew nothing about singing. He took really a diamond in the rough. A young singer needs to feel like they can conquer the world. And he really made me feel that way. He made me feel like my voice was world-class and that it was special. I had a rough childhood. My family was hit very hard by the recession. We lost our house and everything. And I didn't have enough money to go to school, and I was a broken person. I was picking cherries at a cherry farm, and I turned to God and I asked him, what will make me happy? And he told me I needed to sing.
When she first came to me, she had lots of issues, but I knew there was an instrument in there. And she has worked really, really hard.
I think for me, the thing I struggle with the most, just overall as a performer, is wanting to please everyone and feeling like I'm not good enough.
I'd say I'm like 20% therapist just as a voice teacher. It comes with the territory of those that really are creative and are performers. There's just, you know, they have a lot to give because they have a lot in their lives that they're trying to work through.
Okay, now look to your right just a little bit more. And
Partially deaf, so just say it loud because I actually couldn't understand a word.
So my left ear has about 30% hearing. I still can't hear if I'm sharp or flat. But that problem hearing really ended up being to my advantage. I had to learn how to feel it because I couldn't hear it. I would sing 5 notes, I'd record it, and I'd listen back, and if any of them were flat, I would go back and I would tune off of feeling where it sat in the mouth. I have a strong belief anybody can get anywhere they want with a little bit of talent, but with a ton of hard work.
Be careful, you go. I want.
It was getting into BYU that made me realize that I did have a gift.
Her repertoire that she should be singing usually wouldn't be singing until she was late 20s, early 30s. She has the chance of having an international career, and I wouldn't say that too many times.
Some of the most prestigious places I've been able to perform at are Chicago, the Met, Lincoln Center. Abravanel Hall is a beautiful hall to sing in. I just made my debut with the Utah Opera, so Capitol Theater was fun. Actually, one of my biggest highlights was the BYU Spectacular. For me, it fulfilled my goals as a singer, which was to touch people.
It's very special. I think she could go very far in the career. But I rate her in the top 5% of those that could do well in the career. And I'm not just talking about my own students, I'm talking about in the career itself.
My life feels like it's split into two, like the person I was and the person I am now. I have been supported by BYU so much. I grew up very nomadic, so to be somewhere for 5 years, it's felt like home. I've just been accepted to Juilliard, which is a tremendous honor, and I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Yo-ho, yo-ho!
Most people know opera from Bugs Bunny.
Kill the wabbit.
Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. I've never sung with horns, and I probably never will.